rainy night, I was awake and couldn't sleep. I decided to read a fairy tale book. A fairy tale with a rainforest and magic creatures that could talk and had vibrant colors. And suddenly the story was like a part of me, and I realized I was in the fairy tale. I had all these gorgeous creatures around me. I saw a bridge and a rainbow not far from me, with all kinds of butterflies in every color. Could I really take a step out on the bridge to see where this path was leading? I decided to put one foot in front of the other, very carefully. I was on the other side of the bridge. I saw the most beautiful little treehouse in a magic forest, a gorgeous waterfall and a little lake, cats, birds, butterflies, and lush green trees. While she was reading, they suddenly heard a hammering sound. It came from the tree house. Who was it? She decided to find out. She walked on a narrow path towards the spectacular building. Suddenly, she felt an intense, warm, burning sensation on her left arm. She looked around. A green little dragon sat on the tree branch, and from his mouth came fire. "Oh, holy smoke," she said. "You scared the head of me. Look, it fell down in the river." The little dragon looked at her and breathed fire again. "Ow! Stop that! You're hurting me!" she screamed. "Why are you doing this?"
"Because it's my superpower,"
the little dragon said.
"I can do whatever I want."
"Well, stop it. You should be ashamed of yourself," she shouted. "Can't you use your superpower in any other way?" The dragon looked at her, a little surprised.
"Okay, I'm so sorry. I was raised this way by my old uncle, Toothless Todd. He and my older brothers were so mean to me."
He felt a teardrop.
"Oh gosh, I never cried before."
"Well, I forgive you, and you can cry as much as you want," she said. The dragon looked relieved.
"Thank you. I am Sam the dragon."
"Hi, Sam. I'm Amira." He followed her as she walked up the many stairs to the treehouse. They had a magnificent view over the rainforest and waterfall. They entered the room. It was beautifully decorated with lots of flowers, many things, a bed and a desk. They heard a sound. Was it from the radio?
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
They heard an old lady sing, but they couldn't see her. "Who is that?" the girl said.
"It sounds just like old Bella. She lived here before, many years ago,"
said the dragon.
"I think her granddaughter lives here now."
"Is it her things?" the girl asked.
"I think some of them are hers and some of them belongs to Bella. Maybe she would like to scare the thieves away with his song.
It's possible, Mira said and looked around. Mira and Sam the dragon looked in the other rooms to see if they could find anybody. There wasn't anybody there, just a cute little cat in the window. Suddenly they heard the hammering sound again.
It's from the roof. Come on, we must see what it is,
the dragon said. He grabbed a pineapple from the ball in the window and they went upstairs. There they found another room on the top of the treehouse with a green door and a sign that says "Do not disturb." I don't dare to go in there. Come on, let's go downstairs again. They went downstairs and into a beautiful living room. From there they had a magnificent view over the rainforest and could see miles away.
I'm hungry,
the dragon said. Well, why don't you go and get an apple?
No, I want a bone or something,
Sam said.
Well, I see you later.
He jumped out of the window and disappeared. But wait, Mira shouted. But it was too late and the dragon was already gone. The day turned into night. Mira was getting tired. She missed her home and her own bed. But she had nowhere to go. She lay down in the bed and tried to sleep. She could hear the many sounds from the forest, and she sure wasn't used to it. An owl sat in a tree outside the window and stared at her. It had a piercing gaze, and it was like it could see right through her. It was a beautiful bird, but she felt a bit scared. I want to go home, she said. Grab the magic ball in the window, the owl suddenly whispered. Oh my! She knew the animals could talk in this forest, though she wasn't prepared it was gonna say anything to her. She looked at the gleaming ball in the window, got up from her bed, and took it. Wow, it was beautiful, and it hovered right above her hands. She was captivated by this magic thing. Suddenly smoke and stardust were surrounding the ball. Somebody appeared in there. Oh wow. Hello, can you hear me? A lady said. Yes, I hear you and I see you, said Mira. Good. I will be your guide from now on. Together we will find the treasure. The treasure? Mira asked. Which treasure? The treasure inside you. Oh, well, it isn't necessary. Yes, of course it is. Now, you listen to me. I'm a mature woman and you need my help. But first, we will find Bella's hidden treasure. Bella's hidden treasure? Where is that? I can't tell you right now. I will guide you tomorrow. We will start to walk in the early morning. You take the ball with you and I will guide you along the way. Aha, okay, I hear you. There's a key hanging behind the large oil painting in this room. You must find it and take it. We're gonna need it later. Then hopefully... Then it was just a buzz and the woman disappeared. Hello? Mira shook the ball, but there was nobody in there. I hope we can talk tomorrow then. She went to bed again and took the ball with her. She looked forward to see what tomorrow would bring. It was a bit scary, but at the same time she felt excited about the coming adventure. The Fairytalebook Chapter 4. Mira woke up early in the morning and looked out of the window at the foggy rainforest. It was a peaceful silence, and some birds were singing and chirping. She had a good night's sleep after all and felt a sense of calm. She realized she should find the hidden key the guide in the magic ball told her about the other day. She got up from her bed and moved towards the large oil painting in the middle of the room. Carefully, she lifted the heavy painting from its place and placed it on the floor, leaning against the wall. There on the wall, behind the painting's place, hanged an old key. Mira jumped to reach the key. As she got it, she placed it in her pocket, then took her bag and some fruits and went outside. Now I guess I have to wait for the guide, she said to herself. Not far from the treehouse, she found a rock. She sat down on it while waiting for the guide to arrive. She held a magic ball in her hand, but couldn't yet see anybody in there. A colorful bird, not far from her, sang a beautiful song.
Shake the ball 3 times. Shake the ball 3 times.
The bird sang. Oh, thank you, little bird. She shook the ball. 1, 2, 3. Suddenly she felt a vibration. The magic ball sparkled. And just like the day before, stardust came from it. Hi, nice to meet you again, Mira. She saw the woman in there. It was a little bit blurry and there was smoke around. Hi, it's nice to meet you again, Mira said. Listen, we must first go after the map. It's in the room on the top of the treehouse. Oh, on the top of the treehouse? I must go in there? But there's a sign that said, do not disturb. We have to get it. Walk carefully. The map is in the box in there. Well, all right then. Good luck. You can do it. Remember, the brave woman is not she who does not feel afraid, but she who conquers that fear. Mira walked up the many stairs to the top of the treehouse. Once again she was outside the door. She opened it carefully. Inside the room, a man was sleeping in a bed. He had lots of tools and other things in there. Mira noticed a wooden box on the desk. She sneaked towards the box and opened it. There were 3 old rolled up documents, and she reached after them. Then she grabbed a small shovel, quickly sneaked out of the room, and went downstairs. Mira looked at one of the old documents. It was a large map showing the surroundings. She put the other rolls in her bag. Look for a symbol on the map, like a cross, then it will be our destination, the guide said. There are many cross marks and also hearts. Look! But once again the woman had disappeared and they had lost the connection. Mira decided to start walk on her own without any help from the guide. She decided to reach the first goal along the trail, marked with a heart. It was not far from her. She walked for more than 1 hour, and soon it started to rain. Oh no, I don't have any umbrella. Luckily, she had reached the first goal on her destination. When she discovered it was an outhouse in the middle of the forest, she was so happy. Quickly, she ran in there to take shelter from the rain. The rain was pouring outside, and while she sat there and had nothing to do, she decided to look at the other documents. She unfolded one of them. It was a letter.
My dear, of all the music I ever heard, it is your voice that calms my soul.
The letter was so beautiful. She continued to read while the rain was pouring outside. After a while, Mira fell asleep in the outhouse. Unfortunately, she dropped the ball she held while she was sleeping. It bounced down on the floor and then outside and disappeared in the forest. After a while, the rain stopped and the sun came out again. Mira suddenly woke up and noticed she had lost the ball. She put the old letter in her bag and went outside. She looked for the magic ball around the outhouse. Where could it possibly be? Suddenly she heard something behind her. It was a golden brown dog with the magic ball in his mouth. Oh, hey there, doggy. You found the ball. Good boy. Where did you came from? She took the ball from his mouth and the dog followed her. Come on, doggy. We are going to look for the next treasure. After 20 minutes of walking, the landscape suddenly became different. Look, there is a long, long bridge. Wow. She didn't even see the other side of it. Oh, I hope we can cross the bridge, doggy. We will try. They started to walk carefully, but some of the boards were rotten and they had to jump over them. After a while, they could enjoy the fantastic view. When they finally reached the other side of the bridge, Mira stopped walking. Ow, my feet hurt. We must look at the map to see where we should go. The next cross mark is not far from here. Come on, doggy. They continued to walk a bit further. I think it's here. Help me dig, doggy. She started to dig with the shovel she brought from the treehouse. The soil were hard to dig in, and it started to rain. Suddenly she hit something hard. She dug with her hands and found another wooden box. Oh, look, doggy! When she opened the box, she saw a beautiful shiny bamboo flute. Look, it's gorgeous. It looked like a very old flute, but it was in good condition. Not far from the flute treasure, they found an amazing place with waterfalls and exotic flowers. Mira picked up the flute and tried to play a tone. Suddenly the magic ball flew out from her bag and danced around her. Then a fairy showed up next to her.
Hi, Claude at your service. What can I do for you?
Oh, hello there, fairy. I'm really happy to see you. You see, we lost our guide along the way, and well, we're looking for a treasure.
Your guide, it's my twin sister. She's in the magic ball. She's a little busy right now, but I'm sure she will show up later. You need to be on the same frequency, but from now on, your guide is me.
We're happy to hear. We really need your help, because we are a bit lost, I think, and also very hungry. Where can we eat?
Not far from here is a little cafe. I will show you the way.
Oh, that sounds great. They continue to walk with Claude as their guide. Mira told Claude everything about their adventure and her worries in the treehouse.
The man in the treehouse doesn't have much time for the treasure. He's busy with his work. You were meant to come here to find the treasure. It's important for the people of this island, but also for the mankind on Mother Earth.
But I don't have the knowledge. I don't belong on this island.
You are just the right person. We will help you along the way. I understand you are thirsty and hungry. On this road you can find acai fruit from the acai palm tree, and also coconut fruit, guava and grapefruit. Just stay away from the deadly nightshade berries. They are not edible. They can be very harmful, poisonous.
Mira picked up a grapefruit she found along the way. It looked very tasty.
You are soon at the cafe. I will leave you here. Just play on the flute and I will show up and help you.
Then suddenly they reached the cafe and saw people for the first time during their long walk. Mira sat down on a chair and placed her bag on the floor. She was really tired. A woman at the table next to them drank orange juice. She smiled and said to them, "Such a cute dog. I see you are a tourist. I will buy you a fruit drink." She gave Mira some coins. "Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. I don't have any money right now, and we have come a long way." She got up and ordered a fruit drink and a bean salad. "And my dog needs some water, please." He gave her the salad and a pineapple and coconut drink, and water and a meat bone to the dog.
Do you think you can help us serve? We're expecting many guests here from an expedition. It's just for an hour,
the owner said. "Well, I guess I can." The many tourists arrived, and she served them fruit drinks and sandwiches. In return, she was promised to get a free stay at a hotel nearby. After work at the cafe, she felt so tired she could barely walk. She was overwhelmed by the many impressions from the day. Suddenly they saw a bright light in the sky. angel were right in front of them. My child, I can see that you are very tired and your burden is heavy. Oh angel, yes, I'm tired and I feel bad because I stole the map and the letters from the old man. But I can't go back now. I feel miserable. You are forgiven, my child. Walk in peace and do not sin anymore. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Oh, thank you, angel. Mira was so relieved after the angel's appearance. She suddenly felt hope and courage, and she was now determined to find the hotel where they could spend the night. After a few minutes of walk, they met a man on their path. He said they were very close to the hotel, just a few minutes away. They finally arrived. It was a large treehouse with many rooms for the guests. An old woman sat behind a desk. Welcome to Star Inn. We are closing any minute now. Oh, we don't allow dogs in here. Oh, please, can't we stay? It's just this night. We have come a long way and... All right, just be quiet so you don't disturb the other guests. You will stay in room number 9. And here is a mousetrap. Take it with you, you're gonna need it. Mira looked a bit scared. Was it rats in here? Okay, thank you, madam. We will go to our room now. You just go upstairs and then to the left.